Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a January transfer move to Arsenal. Brought to you today by Snickers Protein. Snickers Protein have been sponsoring our transfer dailies. Don't forget, we're doing a big thing on transfer deadline day. We are going to be making an appearance on the Ball Street YouTube channel between 7 and 11. They're going to be doing their deadline day special. And also, you can send in your comments using the hashtag FanLine, also in the description and on Twitter. And yeah, it's looking forward to the game at the weekend. All of a sudden, after last night, that game becomes interesting. Arsenal taking on Manchester United. It's going to be a really, really huge game. By the way, as you can see, I'm in a little different environment today. I'm actually in the office today. So doing the show from there. We're going to be doing a lot of content around that Manchester United game. So look out for that. But transfer business. Just before I get into the transfer business, first of all, got to say we're right behind Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. We found out yesterday the reason why he's been missing from some of these games. He put out this statement on his Twitter account, and he said, "Hey guys, thank you so much for all your messages and calls over the last few days. My mother is going through some health issues, and I had to be there for her. She's already much better now, and I will be back home tonight. I'm more than grateful to the doctors and nurses helping her to get through this. And of course, thanks to my Arsenal fam for the love yesterday. I'm determined, more determined than ever, to keep our momentum going. Thank you all again. I really am beyond blessed to receive this level of support and love from all. And I can't wait to get back." So that's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. We're hoping that he will be back for the weekend. It's a bit of a doubt at the moment. I noted that Mikel Arteta was saying that he's going to have to do a coronavirus test, etc. So it's doubtful that he'll play in the game at the weekend, but hopefully he can get back. I'm glad that his mother is doing better. There was all these different rumours going around as why he could be out. It's been a problem with his mum, and let's hope that she can get well as soon as possible. We have, of course, made a signing, and could this player be playing at the weekend? And that is Martin Ødegaard. Will Ødegaard be in that squad to play on Saturday? We know that Emil Smith-Rowe had a slight niggle, should be okay for the game, but could Ødegaard make his debut? We signed him yesterday, of course, on a loan move. The interesting thing about this, right, what we learned is that Tottenham were trying to get Ødegaard on loan at the last minute, but Ødegaard chose to come to Arsenal. That already makes him a crowd favourite. And the other thing about the Ødegaard situation, of course, is the fact that, you know, Arteta kind of openly saying, listen, if this guy does really well for us, we're interested in signing him permanently. Now, I was talking about this on the show yesterday and saying that, you know, if you was Ødegaard, you was on a loan at Real Sociedad, you know, 2-year loan, and, you know, they brought you back early, Real Madrid, and you still didn't play. Are you going to trust them to go back again, or are you going to stay at a huge club like Arsenal and make a name for yourself? I noted that he was saying that, you know, his favourite player when he was growing up was Cesc Fabregas, and he really models himself off of him. I think this is an excellent, excellent bit of business. As I said, especially when you heard that Spurs were in for him. Excellent bit of business by Arsenal. And, you know, let's hope. I mean, I'd love to see him play on Saturday. I really would love to see him play. And let's hope that he can have a successful loan period. And he could be the answer to that position, that creativity. So you have to wait and see, but it's a definite positive signing. Now, we all know that one of the positions that Arsenal definitely need to try and fill is the left-back position. That seems to be a problem area right now. If anything happens to Kieran Tierney, we got problems. Even though Cedric, I thought he filled in brilliantly the other night, but he's not a naturally left-footed player. So what about this next guy? The new Kieran Tierney, as he's being called, only because of the fact that, well, actually, the similarities are he's a left-back, and he's also Scottish. His name is Josh Doig. He plays for Hibernian in Scotland. He's still only young, so only 18 years old, but he's been having a fantastic season. And a lot of teams now have started to be looking at him with a possibility of signing him. Chelsea are interested in him. Celtic up there in Scotland have been looking at him. Now, he's got a contract until 2023, so this ain't going to be no loan move or nothing. This would have to be cough up the money time, you know. But could this be a player that comes in to fill in that left-back position? It's going to be really interesting to see. He's another one of those names that's emerged. If you're buying him from a team like Hibs, I guess the fee is not going to be huge. He's only 18. Would he be able to come straight in and be back up? You know, lots and lots of questions. But Arsenal are interested in this kid, Josh Doig, who plays for Hibernian. So let's keep an eye on that situation between now and the end of the transfer window. Now, I spoke about this one a couple of days ago. It concerns this guy, Pierre-Emerick Guendouzi, who's currently on loan at Hertha Berlin, and a swap deal between him and Julian Draxler. A lot of people were saying, that's rubbish, that ain't going to happen. But it's still around a lot today that PSG are supposedly interested in doing this deal. That's according to L'Equipe over there in France, with Guendouzi coming back off of his loan from Hertha Berlin and then being, you know, a swap deal sort of, you know, with Draxler coming the other way. I can't see this one happening. I really can't. Maybe something in the summer, perhaps. But then I don't think Arsenal will be looking at a player like Draxler. I think when the summer comes, I think Arsenal will be looking to sell Guendouzi outright and just cash in on Guendouzi. But what do you guys think? Would it be a good move? Also, would you like to see Guendouzi come back? Or do you just think that, you know, that's sale now? It's time to just try and sell him on and try and see how much money we can get from him. Still only 21, Pierre-Emerick Guendouzi. I spoke about this guy yesterday, still being linked. Eric Garcia, currently of Manchester City. It was Mundo Deportivo over there in Spain that reported that Arsenal said to be interested in him. We all thought and we all know that, you know, he's been heavily linked with a move to Barcelona. That's where he wants to go. I even read where Barcelona said he was their #1 target. He's a Spanish under-21 international, and he would like to go and play for Barcelona. But these rumours still persist that Arsenal may be interested in him. Mikel Arteta knows him from his time at Manchester City. And, you know, he's very highly rated. But I still think he will be heading to Barcelona, despite all of the rumours linking him with a move. What do you guys think of Eric Garcia anyway, in the games that you've seen him play? Have you looked at him and said, wow, I'd love to see him at Arsenal? Love to hear from you guys today. Use the hashtag fanline, Eric Garcia. Would that be a good signing for Arsenal? For me, we've already got, I said this yesterday, we've got Saliba already out on loan. He's a right-footed centre-back. We paid £27 million for him. He's got to be the guy who comes back in that position. I just don't, you know. But then Arteta worked with Garcia. Reece Nelson, what's happening with him? There's still a lot of talk that before the end of the transfer window, he will be going out on loan. The preferred destination is a championship club. But those rumours persist today that a loan move is being looked at for Reece Nelson. Certainly hasn't figured in any of the games recently. So that would suggest to you that he could be on his way out. And we still haven't heard any news yet on the Balogun deal. That is still outstanding. Nothing settled at the moment. Balogun, of course, free to walk away for nothing at the end of the season. Can Arsenal get anything done on this one before the transfer window? We know from Mikel Arteta that they are talking to him. They do want him to stay, but we also know that he wants regular first-team football. Is he going to sign a new deal? Keep saying it. Perfect scenario. He signs a new deal, goes out on loan, and then gets himself a lot of game time in order to then come back and be an Arsenal first-team player. And Mustafi, still no news on this one. Will he go before the end of the January transfer window? There's been a lot of back and forth on this. There was even talk that his contract could be cancelled, which was denied by his dad and his agent. Will he go before the end of the January transfer window? Again, contract up in the summer. So again, it's going to be interesting to see. So a lot of interesting scenarios between now and the end of the transfer window. Remember, the transfer window is going to be shutting on the 1st of February. That is Monday, next week, Monday at 11 o'clock. The window shuts and no more deals can be done. Before we go, let's get a couple of your comments you guys sent in. Josh Newell said, take it from a City fan. He's not a top 4 centre-back. Good on the ball and intelligent, but no physicality or pace. He's talking there, of course, about Eric Garcia. Matthew says, I'd love to see Mitchell come in, another good young English talent that will thrive off of Tierney. That's the Palace left-back. Gladiators Scoop says, not bothered on Garcia. Every time I see him play, he gets absolutely skinned. So that's another one not too keen on Eric Garcia. And Keith says, Saka feels like the £70 million player we were looking for. And certainly, I said it the other day, Saka is, what would he be worth right now if he was put up for sale? 70 million, easy. Listen, thanks for watching the show today. Keep those comments coming in using the hashtag FanLine, and I will see you guys tomorrow. But it's good to know that we've made another signing. Ødegaard, he chose Arsenal over Spurs. Remember that.